Howard. I'm the Executive Director of the 2021 Ascend HBCU Esports Conference and Career Expo, also the CEO of MetaArena. I have this quick video to help you get your crypto wallet installed, Brave browser downloaded, and into Decentraland so you can be a part of the experience that's exclusively inside of Decentraland. Most of the video sessions will be inside of Zoom, but if you want to be a part of the one-on-one Q&A sessions or be a part of the Career Expo, you have to be inside of Decentraland. So here's how you make that happen. First thing we're going to do is go to Eventbrite. I probably sent you the link, or you have the link already for Eventbrite, but if you don't, you can go directly from their website and go to Ascend HBCU. So search that, click the first link. And then if you go down the page, you will see instructions for how to get into Decentraland. So each of the links that you need are in blue. You just click on those and you'll be good to go. So the first thing you want to do is install the Brave web browser. I've already installed it, as you can see, but this is the website it's going to open either way. So you see this orange button, all you have to do is click that and it downloads to your computer the same way you download any browser or any other application from the internet. So you just do the download, the installation. I'm not going to go through that piece. Again, that's very standard. You'll then go back to the Eventbrite page. The next thing you want to do is go to our event page. So Decentraland has an events page that lists a number of events. This will immediately open to our event. You'll scroll down to the bottom of the page and click Want to Go to register. The browser will then immediately detect that you don't have the MetaMask crypto wallet, so it's going to give you a prompt to go install the browser extension. And this is a browser extension just like you would have one for Grammarly or an ad blocker. Any kind of browser extensions you're installing, you install this the exact same way. So you just click this link, it'll take you immediately to the MetaMask website, and then you'll have the option to download it. So click download now, either here or there. The website will detect what browser you have. Hopefully you're in Brave. You can install this in Chrome or IE or Firefox or whatever. Even though you see it for iOS and Android, Decentraland does not run in mobile. So you'll have to just install this on your web browser. So you click Brave. And then it's going to go to the Chrome Web Store because Brave is a distribution of Chrome. Just like you have multiple distributions of the Android operating system for various manufacturers, it's the same thing for the web browser. That's a little bit technical, but basically it's the Chrome store. So you go here, click Add to Brave. Just like when you install any browser extension, it's letting you know what the extension can do. So this is all fine. Click Add Extension. It says it's been added, and it's going to take you immediately to the MetaMask site so you can set up your cryptocurrency wallet. So we're going to click Get Started. If you already had a wallet or have a wallet, you only need to import it, which is this left section here. But since most of you likely don't have a wallet, you'll click this right button instead, Create a Wallet. This is a standard disclaimer that says that MetaMask will help you. They have statistic that you can report, anonymous statistics, to help them improve the application, but they'll never ask you for your keys, your passwords, your IP addresses, any personal information. Just anonymize performance from the app so they can make it better. So you click I agree or no thanks. I'm going to agree. This point, you will create a password specifically for MetaMask. You notice that it's not asking you for your first name, your last name, your physical mailing address, your social security number, your phone number, anything that's personally identifiable. So you can literally make up anything. And actually, I would recommend not using a password that you use for other systems. So for the purpose of this demo, I'm just going to call this Create Password. CREATEPASSWORD. And then I have to confirm that password. CREATEPASSWORD. It has, the only requirement is that it has to be at least 8 characters long, and that's why I chose that. Again, it could be anything, but don't make it something that you use for your email or your banking systems or social media or any of that. I've already read the terms of use because I've done this several times now, but you'll want to read this, click OK, or check the box and click Create. It will then create your Ethereum wallet, your crypto wallet, and send you your secret backup passphrase. Normally with emails and other platforms on kind of the Web 2.0 infrastructure, you normally just provide like your email address. But because cryptocurrency and blockchain is designed to be more encrypted, more secure, we want to make sure that it's not easy for someone to guess your password or programmatically or use computers to steal your password. So they give you a very complex, detailed sentence that you'll use to recover your password. And if you lose this sentence for whatever reason, you will permanently lose access to this crypto wallet. For example, it's been in the news the last couple of weeks. There are a few people who are trying to remember their password to their hard drives because they have $125 million worth of Bitcoin on those hard drives. But without their 12-word passphrase, they can't get back into the crypto wallet to get the money. So that's how important this is for you. Think of it as your social security card. You want to make sure you keep it in multiple places, keep it safe, don't share it with people, but definitely don't lose it. So I'm going to click this button. It's going to show me my passphrase. It's not going to give me the ability to copy and paste this phrase into the next screen. So I would recommend writing it down. If you feel comfortable doing this, emailing it to yourself. However you store things that are important, that's what you want to do. For the purpose of this demo, and because I'm not going to keep this wallet, I'm just going to store it temporarily in the browser. I write code, so ignore the stuff you're getting ready to see. This is the code for the website, but it allows me to kind of store this information temporarily. Now that it's here and I confirm that it's some other place, I click next. And I have to confirm that backup phrase, that I know that I have it and that I know the order it's supposed to be in, exactly as the order they gave it to me. So here are the 12 words. You have to repeat the order. So I'm going to go over here, child advance perfect, category hamster circle, salmon giggle once, attend pond song. Once I confirm that sentence, those 12 words in that exact same order they gave it to me, I hit confirm, and the MetaMask software now recognizes that I have my security backup phrase confirmed somewhere, and it creates my crypto wallet. So I'm going to close this panel. Again, that's just, if you code, you know what that is. If not, ignore it. It's just basically all of the computer pieces, the HTML, basically CSS and JavaScript that make the page work, but that has nothing to do with you. So click all done. Typically, the reason that people get crypto wallets is so that they can go to crypto exchanges the same way that you might go to a stock exchange to trade and exchange stocks. So what you see here is them, MetaMask, immediately offering for you to go to one of these exchanges they have support for to start trading crypto. Certainly, if you want to do that later, that's fine. For the purpose of this video and this event tomorrow, that's not necessary. So I'm going to click this X. You'll notice that there is an address here. That's kind of the digital version of my social security number or the address for my wallet. There is no Ethereum, which is the cryptocurrency for this wallet, because I just created it, right? So it's 0 Ethereum, which is worth $0 US. So I don't need to do anything with this because we're not trading crypto, but it's good to know that it's there. We're now going to go back to the Eventbrite page. We've downloaded the MetaMask, we've added it to the browser extension, we've entered and confirmed our password and the security phrase. So we're going to go back to the Decentraland page and click on the 25111 button. So let's click here. Scroll back down to the bottom of this page and you'll see this 2511 and that red arrow. That's basically logging us into the virtual location where our event is. Our event is hosted in the Decentraland Conference Center. Because it's a virtual real estate and virtual ecosystem, it has virtual real estate. And think of it as kind of a grid system. So this is the coordinates, the latitude and longitude for where our virtual conference exists. So I'm going to click this. You'll notice that 25111 showed up here because, again, this is the location in the game where our event is. So now that it's there, I'm going to click play. And this is a browser-based game. So what it's doing right now, actually the first thing it's doing is going and checking my cryptocurrency wallet to make sure that I have that. which is why we installed the MetaMask extension. It's asking me which one of my Ethereum wallets and Ethereum accounts do I want to connect to Decentraland. We just created one, so there's only one here. If I had multiples, I could choose between either one, but we only have one. So click Next. You're going to give it permission to view your address. Again, kind of identify your wallet so that you can log in. That's for security purposes. The same way that you would use your username and password to sign into Instagram or LinkedIn or Twitter or your bank. You use this to authenticate your identity and log into applications. So connect. And the reason you see the dial spinning is, again, this is a video game, an entire video game being downloaded to your computer via the browser. So if you ever played PC games or even especially console games, and you buy the game on the release day and you put the game into the console, you boot it up and it has to download updates. Well, it has to add extra code from the game servers onto your local machine. That's what's happening here. It's downloading all the game's assets, the buildings and the trees and the characters, all the virtual booths for the Career Expo. All of that's being downloaded to the browser. Got a lot of things happening on my computer right now, so it might be running a little slower than usual. What I'm going to do, and what I've done in the past, when I see this kind of spinning, not moving on to the next phase, is that I will refresh my browser if you know how to do that. For me, I'm on a Mac. It's going to be Command R. Click play again. I'm going to sign in again because I had to reload the page. It's just a spinning. So since it's spinning, this is the perfect time to bring up, I would do this process about 30 minutes before, 20 to 30 minutes before you need to be inside the virtual environment. If you're speaking on a panel or you're moderating a panel or you need to be in one of the booths, you want to go ahead and do this in advance because, as you can see, it takes some time to load the virtual environment. So now that it's loaded, what it's going to do is randomly select your character's design, the race, the gender, or I guess race is a social construct actually, the skin color, the gender, and any number of assortments and accessories. So shirts and pants and shoes and things of that nature. You have the opportunity here to customize that. So while this is, pretty cool, I'm gonna get something that looks a little more like me. So darker skin there, and just picking some regular stuff here. I have a beard, so we're gonna go get a beard. Facial hair, beard and a mustache. Some pants and a shirt. And I'm good to go, so I click done. Again, the position at 25.111 is the position of the virtual conference, so you still see it in the browser. You do have to enter in a name. You do not have to enter in an email, and you can make up whatever name you want because it's a temp name. So I'm going to just use temp name and then click next. Agree to the privacy policy and the terms of service. I've seen this, I can't remember how many times. And then the virtual environment loads. So now we're inside of Decentraland. It will give you these quick instructions. WASD, right up under your left hand, is how you move back and forth and turn left and right. V, when you tap that, it shifts from first person to third person. So kind of seeing directly from your eyes versus seeing from behind your character. C is to open and close this control panel, the thing we're looking at. And then escape lets you get your mouse back. So when you don't have your mouse visible, like right now my mouse is visible, when I click into the game, I will lose visibility of my mouse. Instead of my mouse moving around, my character will move around. But if you want to leave kind of the frame of the game and click on tabs, you need to hit escape to do that. So I'll go through this so you see it as an example. So I'm pressing WASD. Well, I have my mouse, right? It's not in the game. I'm going to click. My mouse is now in the game. I press WASD, and I can move around as a character. Now that I've clicked in the game, if I move my mouse, I can actually look around. And you can see behind me, this is where the virtual expo will be. Each of these booths has a link tied to it, so if I click it, it will ask me if I want to go to that link to see other information. I'm not going to do that right now. You can dismiss this warning if you don't have a dedicated graphics card. So my mouse is moving again. I'm going to click to put it back in the game. You can see me moving around. Here's our welcome banner and the meeting center. We've got 2 locations of interest. The first one is here. It's the Grand Coliseum. The welcome will be here, and all of the headliners will be here. And also, when we break into our panel sessions, room 1 will be broadcast into this room. Room 2 will be broadcast up in that mini amphitheater. So I'm going to go up there so you can see it. I'm also going to hit V to switch my view. So now it's in third-person view. And you'll see this giant black rectangle. That is where Room 2's content will come from. So the content is being recorded in Zoom, and it's being broadcast into this space. So this screen will show Room 2's content. There is another screen inside of this Coliseum that will show Room 1's content. Let me go in here really quickly so you can see it. And this is why we recommend that you go inside of Decentraland instead of just Zoom, because if you want to jump back and forth between the different rooms for different content, you'll have to click various links back and forth. But if you're inside of Zoom, or if you're inside of Decentraland, you can just run back and forth between the 2 spaces. So here's the other screen for Room 1. Again, the welcome will be here, the headliners will be here, and Room 1 content will be here. And that's the tutorial in a nutshell. Send me a message if you have any questions, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks.